Takoyaki Cafe. Located in between Guam Reef and Westin Hotel in Tumon, call them today at 648-TAMA. Hafa and welcome back. Now, who doesn't love a killer acai bowl? Well, Chief Acai in Chamorro Village is serving them up. Here's more. Touted as Guam's premier source for top-quality acai bowls, Chief Acai is creating quite the buzz on social media. Active jiu-jitsu competitors Kevin Pusino Rivera and Eric Cian are the co-founders of Chief Acai in Guam. The guys wanted to bring a healthy, delicious, and fun food option to the island. Their goal? To make eating better, less of a task, and more of a treat. Rivera explains how the idea came about.
We've traveled to the States many times for world tournaments, national tournaments, and every time we go there, mostly Southern California, there's stores and stores of acai, so we wanted to bring that experience back here to Guam so people can get a taste for it too.
Part of why the duo decided to open up is because the island's people face a number of health challenges including high blood pressure, diabetes, and even cancer, which are three major issues that acai can potentially prevent or treat. Rivera adds that one of the big challenges living on Guam is the minimal amount of access the island has to wholesome and less processed foods.
We also wanted to start acai here on Guam because there's a trend, there's a movement that's going. People are transitioning into active and healthy lifestyles, and so we wanted to bring a product that will benefit them and that they can use to do that and to help them do that. We kind of consider ourselves like the pivotal generation. Like nowadays, you're starting to see the effects that eating processed and GMO and unnatural foods, I guess you can say. You can see that affecting our grandparents and elders. So we're kind of here, our generation's kind of to whether or not we're going to change, make it better, make it worse, or stay the same.
So what makes Chief Acai so different? It's their method of preparation. They don't use blenders and they don't add anything to the acai such as apple juice and bananas. The acai stands alone. Then they carefully select what kind of toppings they throw into their bowls, making sure each ingredient is 100% organic and GMO-free. The duo also know the importance of supporting local, working with island farmers to supply produce. So let's get to the acai bowls. Customers will be able to select from 3 base bowls, along with a specialty bowl for the week.
First one's Brazilian bowl, and that's just regular granola and bananas. The second one is the Islander bowl, and that's actually the crowd favorite. It's there's pineapple, mango, coconut shavings, and honey drizzled on top. We also have the berry bowl, which is just strawberries, blueberries, granola, banana. So every bowl comes basically with acai, then it comes with granola on top, and then bananas, and then extra toppings, and that's what gives it the name of the bowl.
And because the guys are specializing in specifically acai bowls, they can add a little bit more to them that make them unique and tasty.
We're trying to experiment with the market and test different things and introduce different ingredients also to the people of Guam.
And the people have spoken. The response has been so positive, much to Rivera and Cian's delight.
This is actually our 3rd time setting up. Our first time was at Copa de Marianas. We were set up for 3.5 hours. We were supposed to be there from 9 to 5. We got wiped out, 3.5 hours, over 250 bowls sold. And so that was just like, wow, the response was great. Our second time was here. It really proved to us that how strong our social media presence is. Most of the people that did come were followers, and as you can tell, it's kind of like a hidden gem. It's hard to find, so I'd say the response is really great, and we're getting invited to big events, and we're really looking forward to that.
As for what the future has in store for this dynamic duo,
we're actually working on an event for Erica's house. All proceeds will be donated, so really looking forward to that, and yeah, keep an eye out for our future food truck.
Yeah, you can find us here Wednesday nights, and we have the Cocoa Race coming up, which is next weekend, I believe, November 7th and 8th. You guys can find us there, and other events. You know, we've been invited to post up and serve at events, and right now we're working on a food truck, so stay tuned for that one.
For the very latest specials, promos, and where they'll be, follow Chief Acai on Facebook and on Instagram at chief_acai.
Try an acai bowl. It will change your life.
A big thank you to Kevin and Eric, and make sure to check them out and tell them that In the Mix sent you. Stick around because after this quick timeout, we head on over to Tamuning and check out Half a Day Bingo. You're watching In the Mix.